Welcome back. It is 8:30, and teachers at Hopeville Elementary School in Waterbury are being accused of cheating on the state mastery tests. The acting education commissioner, George Coleman, wants teachers to cover the costs of retesting as well as investigating the costs, which could result in the loss of jobs. This morning, I'm joined by radio host Lisa Wexler to talk about the cheating scandal. Good morning to you, Lisa.
Good morning.
This is just now the latest in cheating scandals across the country, really.
Yes.
Why do you really think this is happening across the country?
Why do I think it's happening? Because for the first time there are tremendous financial pressures on teachers as well as principals to show that the kids are doing well on mastery tests. We have placed more and more importance on these mastery tests. They take up more and more of a curriculum every year. And also there are teacher bonuses. So far not necessarily in Connecticut, although when I interviewed Connecticut Senator Lieberman a couple of years ago, he was in favor of them. So there's now becoming financial incentives for teachers as well as schools for funding based on test scores. And the statistics for this particular Hopeville Elementary School are pretty damning. Now keep in mind, there is an investigation, but there is no proof. But all 17 members of the staff of the 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade, as well as the principal, have been laid off just 2 weeks before school has to start. So obviously the parents in the community are scrambling. What are they going to do? In the meantime, the state has to pay administrative leave and hire new teachers. So it's a mess. And let me just tell you that last year, 56% of 3rd graders at the school reached the goal in reading, but in March, 90% reached it. 92% of 4th graders met the reading goal, and 100% of all the kids met it in math this year. Can you tell me where you're ever going to find 100% of kids meeting any goal? That's a little bit...
It's pretty tough.
It's a little bit hard to believe.
Clearly, this is why they investigated it.
Because they saw erased answers on the tests. Mm-hmm. So they have a prominent attorney investigating it, George Coleman, who is the acting head of the commissioner of education in Connecticut, who incidentally is also the guy taking over Bridgeport schools, right? That's
Which is another mess.
Oh, another mess. He's the one that says he thinks there needs to be some restitution.
Yeah, what kind of price are these teachers going to have to pay besides for losing their accreditation as well as their jobs?
Exactly. Well, they're thinking they may have to pay for the cost of retesting. There are administrative costs associated with cheating, but I want to get to something else, Anthony.
Sure, go ahead.
I want to talk about the message we're sending to our children when teachers cheat. Because if they're not caught, then the kids have this false sense that they know stuff they don't know. They think they know math, but 2 and 2 will never equal 5. 2 and 2 is always going to equal 4, and getting the answers wrong is not going to help them.
Well, also, it's a terrible life lesson to be taught.
And then if they are caught cheating, what does that say to your basic role model? You know, a lot of times kids have trouble in school, at home, even with their own mother and father, but they go to school and they expect their teachers to be people they can admire. What kind of message is it if our teachers are cheating? It's outrageous.
All right, Lisa Wexler, thank you very much for coming in. Clearly a heated topic.
I feel very passionately about this.
As a mother?
As a mother, absolutely.
All right.
And as a member of the community.
Great. Thank you
Thanks,
very
Anthony.
much. Don't forget to listen to Lisa on the radio Monday through Friday, 4 to 6 p.m. on 1400 WSTC and 1350 WNLK. Dan Amorantes is here now with a check of the forecast.
All right, good morning, everybody. We're going to be seeing partly cloudy skies today. Very humid, very warm and humid throughout the day.